Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Title: Top WWE Superstar Returns to Irrelevancy. What did Triple H get wrong on Monday Night Raw? The world of WWE is filled with larger-than-life characters and captivating storylines that keep fans on the edge of their seats. Yet, every once in a while, even the most promising returns can go horribly wrong, leaving fans scratching their heads in disbelief. Such was the case on the latest episode of Monday Night Raw, when a top WWE superstar's highly anticipated return seemingly fell flat, sparking frustration and disappointment among the WWE universe. Despite Triple H's reputation as a master storyteller and creative visionary, this particular booking decision left many wondering what went wrong. Was it a missed opportunity, a poorly timed comeback, or simply a failure to capitalize on a talent's true potential? Let's dive into the details of this unexpected fall to irrelevancy and dissect what might have gone wrong in the creative process. The buzz surrounding the return of this top superstar had been building for weeks. WWE's social media channels and the rumor mill hinted at a game-changing moment that would shake up the Raw roster. Fans speculated about potential feuds, dream matches, and how this return could alter the landscape of WWE's flagship show. When the moment finally came, the arena lights dimmed, and the superstar's familiar entrance music hit, igniting a roar from the crowd. The anticipation was electric as the audience expected this return to lead to a major storyline, or at the very least, a significant statement to kickstart their reintroduction. However, what unfolded left everyone feeling underwhelmed and deflated. Triple H has always been known for his strategic booking decisions, turning even the most unlikely wrestlers into top stars with the right storyline and character development. But this time, the execution didn't match the hype. From the minute the superstar stepped into the ring, it became clear that something was off. The lack of a compelling narrative or a clear direction for this talent was palpable, leading to a disappointing segment that felt like a wasted opportunity. One of the biggest missteps was placing the returning superstar into a mid-card feud with little to no relevance. Rather than positioning them against a main event caliber opponent or a storyline with high stakes, they were relegated to a filler role in a feud that had no prior build-up or emotional connection. The superstar, who was once a dominant force, was suddenly reduced to a secondary player, undermining the impact of their return. Another issue that stood out was the lack of character evolution. One of Triple H's strengths as a booker has always been his ability to reinvent characters, breathing new life into stale personas. Unfortunately, this return saw the superstar stuck in the same gimmick they left with, which no longer resonated with the audience. In the world of wrestling, especially in WWE, characters need to evolve to stay relevant. The fans want to see growth, change, or at least a fresh take on a familiar face. Instead, the superstar returned with the same entrance music, attire, and catchphrases that they used before their hiatus. It felt like WWE simply hit the rewind button rather than moving the character forward. The lack of creativity in their reintroduction was a glaring oversight, leading many to question whether the creative team had truly thought through how to make this return meaningful. Timing plays a crucial role in wrestling, especially when it comes to major returns. A comeback can make or break a superstar's momentum, depending on how and when it's executed. In this case, it feels like Triple H might have jumped the gun by bringing this talent back too soon, without a well-defined storyline in place. The WWE universe thrives on anticipation and a well-paced build-up. Without a storyline that organically leads to a return, it becomes difficult to generate genuine excitement. Instead of creating a buzzworthy moment that would have fans talking for weeks, the return was executed in a way that felt rushed and poorly timed, lacking the impact it desperately needed. One of the biggest letdowns was the missed opportunity to capitalize on this superstar's return as a catalyst for major storylines heading into WWE's next pay-per-view event. With so many potential dream feuds and rivalries available, this should have been a golden opportunity to create a must-see narrative that would grab headlines and elevate the superstar back to main event status. Imagine the possibilities if Triple H had booked this returning superstar to confront a top champion or align them with an intriguing faction to shake up the WWE landscape. The creative team could have positioned them as a threat to the title picture or involved them in a rivalry that has deep personal stakes. Instead, we got a lackluster confrontation with a mid-tier opponent, resulting in a segment that felt more like a throwaway match than a groundbreaking return. The response from the WWE Universe was swift and brutal. Social media exploded with reactions, with many fans expressing their frustration at the mishandling of the return. Tweets and comments ranged from disappointment and the lack of creativity to outright anger at how WWE could squander such a prime opportunity to rejuvenate a beloved character. Critics argued that Triple H, known for his ability to deliver long-term storytelling, dropped the ball by not giving this return the attention it deserved. With fans already concerned about WWE's recent tendency to overpromise and underdeliver, this return only added fuel to the fire, leading many to question the current state of the creative direction. All is not lost, however. Triple H has proven time and again that he has the creative chops to turn things around, even when the odds are stacked against him. To rectify this situation and restore faith in the superstar's relevance, WWE needs to pivot quickly and decisively. First, the creative team must work to redefine this superstar's character, adding layers and depth that will make them stand out in today's competitive landscape. Whether it's a character tweak, a heel turn, or an alignment with a faction, there needs to be a drastic change that makes the fans sit up and take notice. Second, the storyline must be reworked to elevate the stakes. A top-tier feud with a credible opponent or a shot at a championship will instantly give the superstar a sense of purpose and direction. The key is to position them in scenarios where their presence feels significant, creating compelling television that leaves the audience wanting more. Lastly, Triple H needs to ensure that the superstar's return is followed by consistent booking that builds momentum over time. WWE has a history of stop-and-start pushes that derail even the most promising talents. To avoid this trap, the superstar needs a steady build, leading to meaningful victories and storyline progression that cements their place in the main event scene. In the ever-evolving world of WWE, even the best in the business make mistakes. Triple A's mishandling of this top superstar's return is a reminder that the creative process isn't always perfect, and even the most experienced storytellers can falter. However, the true mark of a great promoter is not just in their successes, but in their ability to learn from missteps and turn things around. As the WWE Universe waits to see how this storyline unfolds, one thing is clear: the ball is in Triple H's court. With the right adjustments and a renewed focus on long-term storytelling, there's still hope for this superstar to rise from the ashes of irrelevancy and reclaim their spot at the top of the WWE mountain. And knowing Triple H, he's not one to back down from a challenge.